Hey everyone, for the kitty, and my phone is ringing. Fudge. Oh, I'll have to wait 10 or 20 minutes. It's like I literally just punched this in and my freaking phone starts ringing. Yeah, we're dealing with some family stuff lately that's not going very well. So, figured I'd come on for a short as I'm waiting for someone else to do something because we gotta go run some errands, but that's taking a bit. I want to show you the update now. I haven't really worked on this much this week because life kind of went chaotic. But here's where we're at on the twinsies of the Christmas coloring. So, alright, let's put one of these aside. Actually, no, I need this one. Forgot where I was at, my own project. Alright, here, I'll leave this that way. Now we can remind everybody of our colors. We've got RoseArt Navy Blue, which we can't even read it, and it's backwards anyway. We got the backup to RoseArt Navy Blue, a full one. We've got a Curry's pencil extender with a little blue pencil that's only like yay long. It's blue. I forget the name of it. It's a Solabela brand. I can try to get you the name if you so would like. It's here somewhere in my mess of stuffs. Okay, it's Solabela Ocean Blue. There we go. Sit back down. And we've got some Black Widows. Stink Bug. I finally figured out the secret to how to sharpen these guys. Use the metal sharpener and go really, really slow, which is actually a waste of my time. Solabela Foxy Brown. We got Solabela. Oh, not Solabela, Solabela Black Widow. The names get all the same after a while. Okay, this is a Solabela French Gray with another Curry's pencil extender. I said Curvy's. Oh, fudge. It's just one of these freaking days, weeks, something. Oh, I do see that circle. Yeah, I was like, it's more pronounced on that view. We got another Black Widow. Casper, which is actually a white. And I'm just going to move some of my lamps over around. How does that look for you guys? That do ya? Well, we'll sure find out. Doesn't do me. Well, I need light. Sorry, guys, I need light. I never knew where to position my lamps when I do this. I have an extra pencil extender kicking around in case I need it. Now, the sharpeners of the night or day is Staedtler sharpener. This is a great sharpener, but it's getting kind of dull. I gotta change it out soon. We got Prismacolor, and these blades I actually remove and replace. So this housing is like super. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the cracks? Yeah, I can kind of see it. This one right there. And yeah. Oh, I see the other one. Yeah, the one here. So yeah, this sharpener's been through the wars of coloring. And then we got this guy. Muji, as I call it, from the Muji store. This thing's amazing. And of course, my clutter and junk all over the desk here. I really need to clean up. Alright, so this is what I'm working on. I'm working on this side of the boot. I'm going to flip it back to my way. Now, the colors I'm using for the boot is two here. We got the Casper White and the Foxy Brown. So what I do is first cover with Casper. And I'm checking, did I do that already? You know what, to be honest, I have no idea if I did or not. Last night was quite a night, guys. I think I did. Or maybe I didn't. Oh well, it'll get another layer. I sound so chaotic today. First, sharpen the tip with my kit. This is my... Here, I'll try to show you my garbage and process. And yeah, so literally... Alright, I gotta move that keyboard to be able to show you me sharpening a pencil. I need a bigger desk, but I have a bigger desk. I got too much clutter. I gotta clean up. All right, there. Let's sharpen that pencil on camera. She goes slowly. Now, I can't see what the fudge I'm doing, so I'm having to watch me in the camera view. There's the tip. That ain't tip enough for me. So it helps if you go like gently slow, as I'm kind of doing, but I'm sure it doesn't look like that. We're almost there. You see how it's kind of flat at times? I need a sharper point because that's my preference. So back in, gentle. I mean, this whole video could be all about sharpening. There we go. There's my tip. Pretty. And there's my holy crap and garbage of everything. All right, let's put that back there. Move the keyboard back up here because I like my keyboard at the front. So that was a long-winded sharpening expedition. Now, last night was a bit of a blur. I was up kind of late doing some stuff. So there's a little tiny section here. I'm going to start that first. I like to do a section at a time. So I'll just go in with white, which is kind of counterintuitive, counterproductive. Sure. And there, I got the white. And then I go over with the brown. But now I got to sharpen the brown. Hee hee. Let's do sharpening again. This time I'll show you guys so you can see the sharpening process. Because I never show it. So Black Widow's same issue is you gotta do it gently in my opinion. I kind of complained on a Facebook forum somewhere about mine break really easily and I got in shit for people telling me, oh, it's a sharpener that you're using. Well, yeah, but how is it all sharpeners I'm using, they break? So I've kind of figured out last night. I gotta go like super freaking gently. But that's the problem. If I gotta be super gentle doing this, what's the point of using them if I can't really use them? So what is the perfect sharpener for Black Widows? There is no answer. Like, look at, we're 7.5 minutes into this video, and have I actually colored? I've only done a tiny bit. Loss of time and productivity. Alright, now I can kind of get in here. Alright, I'll kind of show you this. Oh, I gotta clean the table. And then just kind of lightly in to start. So this is the same color actually, but with the white undercoat, it lightens it up. That's my technique here. So kind of do a nice once over lightly, and then just kind of make a gradient shade line over here. Oh, I forgot my own process. I'm not blending in this video. Just do a once over. I'm showing what I did to the other one. What I did to the other one was the same. It was similar. So, God, I'm scatterbrained today. This version, I'm actually doing practice. This version is just straight coloring, but I am doing the two-tone on purpose. So, here, I'll show you guys what the technique I'm trying to do. I think this looks better, except I did screw up that sock. Alright, I'm making this more hard on myself. This is why I like to do everything in phases. And usually I would have this done because I did the other one. But then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. I'll get to it sometime tomorrow. And here I am completely not knowing what the heck I'm doing. Alright. And then we got that. Yeah, good enough. It's only small. And then essentially this whole area, go over with white. Yeah, I'm realizing I got a lot of inconsistencies happening with the pattern. Well, the pattern's fine. It's my coloring. I realized I'm kind of not with it. Especially this project. I keep stopping starting. And I pretty much need to prep an Easter thing. Because Easter is, what, a week away, guys? Happy Easter. So, I am not doing well for my March goal of 5 Christmas cards. This is like 1 out of 5. And I'm 1 and 2. And this is not going very well. I know, I'm such a complainer today. Where's the happy pills when I need them? Alright. Now, what I was trying to do earlier was I was trying to tilt. Because the thing is, when you do white on white, can you see with the right kind of lighting? What's happening? I know I can't really show you guys, but what's happening is you got paper white and then the pencil crayon, colored pencil white is almost like a slightly different white. So for me, I'm looking to see did I overall get throughout the entire section. I think so. Actually, no, I see a blank right there. Or it looks like a blank. So that's where it's kind of like, it's almost like a coating. You can kind of tell there's something there, even though it's white on white. It's one way to go. Alright, and go back in with the Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown. Nice name, eh? I will say Black Widows have great names for their pencils. But now you're seeing this color and that color is not the same, but it's actually the same pencil, but the white undercoat. That's what I'm going for, guys, is I'm limiting my project literally to these colors, but by varying them and layering, I'm getting a little more technique out of this for a change. Even though this is kind of sort of solid color. Because what I do is I go over a bit, like a generous coat, but enough to be muck with it. That way this boot isn't so completely one-dimensional. Even though it is, but it isn't. Well, next weekend, we'll have to see what my projects are. I have no idea what I'm doing yet. Probably Easter at this rate. Because last week was a cluster of life chaos. Well, can't really say why, but have to deal with some situations, and there's other situations still ongoing, and new situations unfolding. And, yeah, the life llamas. Speaking of llama, my little llama boy, my dog, he has this stuffed llama from Christmas like a year and some ago. It looks like it's been like ripped up and torn, and he freaking loves that llama. I am intending to go to the pet store today. I gotta get some dog food anyway. Let's see if they have another toy I can just get him. Something similar. I'll never see that llama again. That was a Walmart like one-off kind of thing. As in, Walmart gets a bunch of stuffies and you never see them again. It's like, but they were like the best ones because he loves that llama. It's one of his favorite toys, and it's like, oh. So we're working on it. Just got a bit at a time. It helps to hold it further away than like a stronger grip. Like loosen the grip and more tilt versus solid. You get a little nice technique going. In my opinion, this is my style. Although I just started doing this white undercoat, which I haven't done in a long time because I never really mastered it well. So even this, I'm kind of like, I don't like the look of it. But practice. I was watching a video on Friday, and I'm like, yeah, I need to practice more. Where, I'm an artist, but I'm still learning, guys. Alright, I'm going to turn my clipboard a little more. I know, I could be a lot faster, but sometimes it's like relaxed in the process, guys. Alright, now I'm going to give a little more once over. Straighten up because the tooth of the paper you can still kind of see through. But that way, solidify. and I get a new color. Even though same color, but not. You can see the tooth of the paper still showing through, but not bad. But yeah, this is starting looking a little more nicer. Oh, I gotta do laundry today. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do. There I am coloring. Waiting for my partner. They want to go to the store, and I want to go to a different store. So it's like, hey, we'll go together. Especially I'm the one with the credit card. Oh, the life of being broke. Oh, that's looking a lot nicer, right? I mean, it's a little inconsistent, but it just gives it a nice little look to it. And yeah, it's almost burnt. It's burnishing at the same time too. So I'll put a little more pressure. But we know I love my burnishing. There, we're more or less there. That's actually, I love that color. The raw same technique with the shoelace color, which is this distinct book color, is actually the same two color, except I did the white on here to get the same technique as this, just to kind of variance it a bit. And I did the white under for the gray to kind of swap up some color. I love it. First, I was fighting with this picture. I wasn't really liking it, but now I'm essentially falling for it. Alrighty. So we got the twinsies. I got the hiccups while I'm at it. This is nicer. All right, next is like this section of the boot. And I went to bed last night thinking about it, and I still did not figure out my color. I did, but I didn't. Oh, I got freaking hiccups. But I forgot it was 2-layer and then the bottom. So, thinking of mixing it up. I'm thinking of the top one, mix the two browns, and the bottom one, the brown with the darker brown with the gray, and gray, gradual bring it down. That's what I'm thinking. I'll do a little, and that. So, I found the color that I want to shine has to be the undercolor. So if I want a lighter color like this, the white, I want it to be lighter than the original color. Use the light color first as my weird systematic learning here. So in that case, literally shade in gently. I'll do one section here so I can kind of figure out my plan. So I've got that. I want the upper part to reflect this color, if you know what I mean. Kind of like that. That's looking kind of nicely. Then when I add the darker brown, I can kind of fuse it. Does that make sense? Yeah, so we got that as a nice start, which actually looks nice. And then I gotta sharpen. Here, I'll spare you the sharpening details. I've already done that twice now. If you remember, get in the middle, sharpen slowly. Maybe I'll show the next one if I'm still here. There, and more or less that tip I'm looking for. And then go back in for the bottom with the darker. And gradually bring it up. Oh, I got the sniffles. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. And then work on the sides, same thing, because this is what I was kind of thinking about in bed last night. And then burnish on top with the white. But before I burnish, I like to go back over with the lighter brown just to kind of pre-burnish, as I call it. Yeah, see, for me, that just pre-burnished it a little more, and I freaking love it. And then go back with the white. With the white, I gotta sharpen again. That looks great. I freaking love it. Get the white a little more sharpened. I do find with the Black Widows, this wood it's made of. Oops, and I dropped my sharpener in the bin. I don't like the wood. It's like tough. Like it shreds some of my sharpeners. Alright, so I like what I got going on here. And I'm just gonna burnish again with the white. You don't have to use white for burnishing, but I do. I like the white. And it's cheaper than buying burnishing pencils. Oh, I freaking love it. Here, I'll show you guys. I think that boots come along really nicely. I love this. So let's, because my process is I need to match. That way I'm not as lost as I started this video. Let's match it up. So, yeah, I got lighter brown. Now this one's a little more simple. Go over once. A generous coat or layer. Go over with the bottom one as a partial or whatever suits my mood. Or I could do both. Kind of leave the top a little bit shining through. And then come back with the layer. A little more harder. Now it's the burnishing. So in this view, you see less of the technique, but still creates a nice little color. Yeah, I mean, this is cute too. All right, everybody. So let's pull the twins out. And I gotta go. But before I go, I gotta do a little bit of promo for me. I gotta go find something that is not here. Well, that worked well. Alright. Well, that worked real well. I didn't even bring down the materials I needed. Okay, so I'll do a little bit of a talkie and I gotta go. I have decided to be an independent consultant for 31 Gifts Canada. So on my website, colorthekitty.com, there is a link at the top mentioning Consult for 31. Feel free to check it out. It'll lead you to my page. I created introducing a little more about what I'm doing, about my promoting of 31 products. So what I'm doing is independent consultant now. I'm going at this the very low budget, cheap way where I did not pay for a website subscription. So most consultants, I paid for it, $20 a month, which I don't want to pay because their website sucks. What is for someone else, if you know a consultant, you go on the website, you want to order something. You can look up their name and it pops up as you can make an order online through their name. Now, in my case, you can't do that because I didn't pay for it. I'm kind of doing old school forms and that where, hey, if someone wants to order, talk to me. I can put in a payment. Now, people can pay me directly and I can submit, or if people provide the banking, like the credit card information, I can enter it online and I can ensure that they receive a copy of the order. So yeah, there are other ways of doing this where I don't have to break the bank for corporate policy. So, what I shall do in the near future is show a little more products, but today I just really wanted to color and get a little more done on this project because I do like this. I'm just hoping that the very blueness of the socks and the browns of the boots and shoes kind of work out, but we shall see. This is really pretty. All right, everybody, I'm gonna go. As for 31 products, handbags, purses, totes, home organization, storage. They are nice stuffs. I have yet to receive an actual item. I will, and when I get one, or two, or three, or more, I will show off. Especially, we've talked about, me and my partner have talked about some of the products that are great for home storage organization. So we're excited. Alrighty. Bye, everyone. I do plan to go on to Facebook at some point today on Color to Kitty Facebook and pretty much continue a little more coloring, a little more talking, a little more about 31 or about the same as this video. I tend to do both of these to see what happens. Alright, now I gotta go. Too much to do. Bye!